My name is Justin Vaitchunas. I'm the Director of Food and Beverage and Executive Chef of the Crown Plaza Pontchartrain, Detroit. I oversee all food and beverage outlets, operations. My parents always told me that if I wanted to do something, I needed to go make money. Got my worker's permit for when I was going to middle school. Started working dishes, did it really fast, did it really good. The chef really liked me. Then 14, I was put up on the salad station / garde manger, which is cold items, salads, and things like that. After that, I just started cycling around the kitchen. I worked the pizzas there, then I did grill and saute. And then ever since that, I just started excelling and just moving and moving and moving up to new restaurants, always going in a forward motion, never just kind of lateral. By the time I was in school, I already had 4 to 5 years of being in restaurants and kitchens under my belt. So I kind of knew exactly what I was doing. School was there for me to kind of refine my skill, learn what I hadn't learned in restaurants, and have something for a nice resume builder. When I became in management and I started running my own programs, I noticed Grant Kez and his style and his forward thinking and his ability to create an experience rather than just have it be just a restaurant or just a dinner for somebody. It was a memorable dining experience to the guests, and I wanted to create that and bring that to Detroit. My food is art, and art is really all about itself. The dish is all about itself. It doesn't encompass what's going on next to it or this over here. It's all about that dish. I do believe that me being so young, I stand out a lot more out of the crowd when most chefs that have what I have are in their high 40s or they have that so-called experience on them. What I like about the fact that I am young and that I am where I am today is that I'm not set in my ways. I change and adapt to a situation at a moment's notice, and I embrace that rather than fight it. My biggest fear in the kitchen is failing, is not meeting the guest expectations. It's a very difficult thing because every guest in general has their own opinion about what they're eating. And you have to figure a way to satisfy each individual person, but by serving the same exact product. So by getting complaints, by getting sendbacks, those things are terrifying to me. Actually, I enjoy being in the weeds. I have what is known as ADHD. So I'm very hyperactive and I can think of multiple things at once. So I actually rather enjoy it. When it is slow, I get kind of like, bored and just kind of like dull. But when there's that high energy, high tension, high stress moment, I actually find my element better and I work a lot better. I think there's people out there that kind of want me to succeed because I'm also representing Detroit. I'm showcasing what the future of Detroit can hold and what we've created here. I mean, I am from, Metro Detroit area. I was born and raised here, and Detroit has made me who I am. So I think there's those kind of people that like it. I think other chefs out there kind of get a little annoyed sometimes. We all have egos. We all are very competitive, and I think they are. But in all, I think it's a very positive movement, and I think I embrace it. I will be honest. Any other chef out there, I'm very happy for, and there are other chefs that are as young as me that I am excited and respect tremendously, which I actually have more respect for than a 45-year-old or 50-year-old seasoned chef that is just doing it just to do it. I do enjoy that. To be the best at something, that's the opinion of who's saying it's the best. Restaurants like Per Se and French Laundry and Grant Kez's Alina and Hetze Blumenthal's Fat Duck, all have been rated the best restaurants in the world. They are the best restaurants in the world in a sense that they are the only few that do what they do. But you go to somebody else that loves greasy Philly cheesesteak sliders and they might say that's the best thing in the world. It's a very subjective thing to say. But I do believe in it. I do strive so that one day somebody might say I will have the best restaurant in the world. But I don't take that to heart as some people do. I look at it more as a broad, generic thing to say. To me, a formula for success is to be creative, to have passion, and to understand the business of things. To be creative, you need to be able to think outside the box and offer something that isn't being offered around you. It sets yourself different. To have passion is to not complain, to not make excuses, to just do the work and have fun at it. Life is simple. You make choices and don't look back.